Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daily Video Diary. How's it going today? Today I have just got ready and I've just brushed my teeth and what have you, and it's time to start vlogging. Not actually going to get my hair cut today, so now it's actually time to start vlogging, now that I've done my hair and I look all appropriate for it. I'm going to go into town today to get my hair cut, but me and Laura both need, well, Laura needs to go down to town next week, so get her bus pass and stuff for when we move. After that, I may as well do it then, next week basically, because today it means I can do all the things and stuff, including things like head to town and get university stuff. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be heading down to town, I'm going to be deal hunting like a mofo, trying to find some notepads, maybe some folders and some pens. That's all you need really, isn't it, really? Speaking of getting things ready for university as well, I'll just wipe my memory stick, because it's got an install Ubuntu disk on it, so there's that fixed. That is my university memory stick, that is, so I'll put that in my pencil case as well so I don't forget it. Everyone took their memory sticks in with their presentations on when we did the presentations, and I had mine in Google Drive, so I just logged into Google Drive, and I was like, it's so much more efficient to take a memory stick. God damn it, Jamie, you noob. I want to talk about something here because it's something that I spend a lot of time doing, which you probably aren't aware of. I do a lot of time preparing for things, making sure that everything is like set up in a certain way that I need it, right? So like things like my desk are like set up in a specific way, and like now that Laura's come, things have changed when we move into a new bedroom. When I move into my own room and I have an office with my own desk in, it will be completely different. But like things like this pile here where I've got like my CV, my Surface, my wallet, Laura's smartwatch isn't supposed to be there, notepad, Kindle, tablet, Nexus thing, and then like as you go around you've got like the lamp, I've got a sponge, I don't know why the sponge is there, Laura's card, I've got like my phone charger, USB thing so I can plug stuff in, I've got this which is just like a stress slinky thing, likewise this like some stress putty but it gets your fingers really dirty so I don't really use it, got lip balms, stationery, more stationery, put my glasses there and my camera there when I'm not using it, so I normally like just plonk you on there and my camera's normally behind you. Glasses, sorry, are normally behind you. Picture of Laura. This stuff here isn't normally here because I normally put my keyboard underneath there when I'm not using it. So I like spend a lot of time fettling with this to make sure I've got like enough clean room in order to work and stuff. And one of the things that was stressing me out about going to university the other day was the fact that I needed to organise my bag, so that my bag, like as soon as I've set it up, that is going to be how my bag works for the year. So what I would do is in this back pocket I'd have this, which is a notepad. I put a notepad in there, and then whatever lecture notes I take on the day go in there, then I come back and then I put them in actual folders. I also have my Surface, which is weird because now my Surface is too small for this bag. It feels really strange, like I haven't got like a big laptop enforcing the structure of the bag. But like the only other bag I have is either this one, which is too small for everything I have, or this one which is too big and it's not structured enough. It's like because it's just like essentially just a backpack, everything would fall apart because the Surface isn't big enough to enforce like a rigid structure like a laptop would be, which is kind of irritating actually, to be honest with you. So then it took me a long time in here to figure out, like, so I've got a notepad here, my pencil case has like 3 pens, writing pen, a stylus for my Nexus, which I don't even use anymore. Forgot it was in here, to be honest with you. And then my memory stick, all in my nice dinky little pencil case, which is made for girls, but I don't care. Pencil cases are better than boys' pencil cases. I've then got my glasses in there, and my Surface charger. I've got water bottle, lunchbox, and crisps will go here. The annoying thing about that is it then bulges. It makes this bag seem massive because of just the setup, and it's why I kind of want to go to the other bag, because anyway, in here I've got like headphones, phone chargers packed away into this little pocket there, and I think I've got like my memory stick and everything else in like the earlier pockets. So I'm one of those people that needs things in a certain way, and like today when I go shopping I've got to get like a specific notepad. Like I hate notepads that open up like that. They need to open over in that way. I despise, and they're always more expensive as well, because they know they're in some kind of friggin' niche of freaks like me who need to have that kind of thing. But yeah, so there's little things every now and again that I realise I haven't actually kind of organised. Yeah, and it's going to be strange going back to, like, living here for 2 weeks while at university is going to be weird, because like Laura goes to bed really early now. She goes to bed like 10, and I'm like, it's so early. something we're going to have to get used to. Anyway, I'm now going to go through and do some video descriptions, and I'm going to do some washing up and make my lunch, because I'm going to go meet Laura in town for lunch, and also go a bit of shopping. I also need to sort out internet installations. I'm thinking of ringing up Sky and telling them that I can get a better deal from PlusNet, and seeing if I can give him a bit of the old switcheroo, the old swindler-indle, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading off out for the afternoon. It's actually kind of a chilly day today, but it's not kind of chilly enough. Well, if you're in the shade, it's cold. In the sun, it's chilly. But I'm not wearing a hoodie today because I can't be bothered, you know. I can't be bothered. I like cold weather, and I'm being extra cold in that. I'm making the most of it, I am. I'm heading down to town today to pick up a couple of things stationery-wise for university. I've got my packed lunch so that I can have dinner with Laura, which is going to be awesome. I really like going down and having lunch with Laura, because like she essentially spends the day on her own in reception, bless her. So I go down, and everyone else she works for, that's kind of like one of the sad things, not sad things I guess, well it is, like essentially in Bristol, like obviously the only friends I really had I got from work, because that's just how it is. It's quite difficult to make friends when you go to work all the time and that's it. And the problem is with her work is there's only it's only really small numbers of them, and they're all like over 40 or 50, so bless her. Turning around because I know I need a spare battery. God damn it, I know you're going to die on me at some point, so I always try to keep a spare camera battery on me at all times, and my spare camera battery is in my other bag, so picking up this bag I was like, oh, I've got a battery, lol lol. No I don't. It's in the other bag, you fool. I've never seen so many buses go past. Like it's the start of term, so the university buses are on. Like obviously for the past 3 or 4 months or whatever, the university buses have been reduced quite drastically, because obviously the university is not on. And I'm like, there's buses left, right and centre around here. I haven't got on a bus, you know, since February, the last time I got on a bus. I'm kind of proud of that. The week I refunded my bus pass was the last week I spent on the bus. Because fuck that. I don't even think I spent that week on the bus, to be honest with you. So I was probably driving, because I got my car, so. It's actually kind of hot out. 15 degrees is hot, man. I forgot how. Windows weather app is actually kind of a good weather app. I actually kind of like it. I use Yahoo on my phone, but I use the default Windows one on Atlas. It says 15, it's going to be chilly. 15 degrees isn't chilly. It's fucking hot as balls, man. I'm going back into my, just bring on the winter stages. Bring it on. If it's ever too hot to wear a coat, I'm not happy. I'm not a happy bunny. I like my coats. Oh dear. Today I am trying to make the most of my essentially last Friday before I go back to being a student and not having any free time. So we are going, like I say, into town and what have you. Literally as of next week I'm going to turn into a full-time again. So it's going to be fun. I do like it. I do enjoy university. It's just, obviously it's better not doing anything. I don't enjoy university. A job is so much better. You know what? The worst thing about hot weather is commuting in cold weather and hot weather is commuting, because when you commute in cold weather, you obviously you go, because the day is going to be cold, you're going to coat, hoodie, da 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 da. Like the other day when I was driving back from Bath, and I'm like taking my hoodie off, taking my shirt, like it's so hot in a car, and the problem is, if it's cold outside, is then that steams up the windows, and oh man, it's just a downward spiral. You can't really put the windows down, especially if it's raining. I'm going to become such a good driver at the end of this year. I already am a good driver, but I've always thought that commuter traffic is so much better than any other kind of traffic, because commuters know what they're doing, they know where they're going. I don't yet know what I'm doing or where I'm going. I know where I'm going, but I don't know how to get there. So commuter traffic's always nice. What am I waffling about? How did I get from here from cold weather to commuter traffic? First 2 weeks, especially at university, I'm going to be trying to concentrate as much as possible on finishing all of my work at uni before coming back home, because we're in the same flat. we're in the same room and stuff, it's just harder to work at home. So I've got 2 weeks of staying at uni trying to finish everything. As soon as that's over, the plan is that I'll like come home a bit earlier and then work at home until Laura comes home. That's kind of the plan, but I'm not sure, like, it's always about like trying to figure out where you work best. Do I work best in a more working environment where it's quieter and there's no one really to bug me, no real distractions, but on less good hardware, so just my Surface instead of Atlas, or do I work better on 2 monitors at home? Thing like a dual monitor setup, by the way, is something that I recommend to anyone. Like, the amount of productivity you can do with 2 monitors is ridiculous compared to just one. The problem with that productivity is making sure the productivity is all positive productivity, not like just Twitter or a YouTube video on one monitor then not doing anything on the other, you know what I mean? Why is it that like 90% of notepads are all like books and not like fold over? Fold over is so much better, it's a much better design, man. Staples looks good for folders and pens, but not for paper. And to be honest with you, Wilko's is 90% likely to win this price battle that's going on between them all. Although, to be fair, they do have some pretty cheap folders, and the pens, you get 10 for £1.50 for the like just bog standard Bics. That's all I need in my whole life. But yeah, well, you could spend a friggin' fortune on stationery. Christ. So overpriced for what it is. Is it? Is it though, really? How much would you spend on a notebook? Like, it shouldn't be much more than £2. Really? Should it? £2.50? For just a bog standard one that folds over? I think W.H. Smith's is quite good at that kind of stuff as well. But W.H. Smith's is a right rip-off on some things. We looked at printer ink then, it was going to cost us like £70. When on Amazon it's like 15. Are you mad? You mad, bruh? It's not even Amazon. Where do we know? Was it Tesco? We got it from in the end. For really, really cheap. Unbelievable, W.H. Smith's. Your card's marked. With Laura out of the way, and I'm now heading back into town to do some more shopping. It was a bad influence on lunch because like Laura always takes like a wrap, like a pita bread with like stuff in it, like salad and stuff in it, and then she'll take like an apple and a flapjack. But I brought down her extra Kit Kat. I offered to bring a Snacker Jacks, but she didn't want them. I brought the Kit Kat as a surprise because you just get sweet tooth, don't you, once you've had something like savoury. Otherwise, House of Fraser has a brand deal on, but none of my brands are included, so I'm not happy. You can do one, but I am happy because I don't want to spend money on it either. So, thumbs up all around, really. Latest report: pads, like pads of paper. Smith's one. Worked out about 1.5 pence a sheet, not too bad, very roughly. And then for everything else, Staples one with 99 pence for folders, lever arch folders, which is pretty good, and pens at £1.50 for 10 pence, which is also pretty good, and a 10% discount for being a student. Happy birthday. The news, it's bloody warm. Sun's come out and it's hot.